And one of the most exciting things right now that's going on in cryptocurrency are Bitcoin forks. And Zclassic is uniquely positioned with its ZK Snark technology to be able to enable a new kind of a Bitcoin fork, which has the same Bitcoin UTXO set to give Bitcoin to give Bitcoin fork coins to current Bitcoin holders, but with the ZK Snark technology. So what we are proposing is that we can append the Bitcoin UTXO set as Coinbase inputs as a hard fork to the Zclassic blockchain. And then under this scenario, everybody who holds one Zclassic, so if you hold one Zcl, you will keep that one Zcl. But if you also hold a Bitcoin, you will get one Zcl again in the current blockchain. But so I guess the way it would really work is if you have one Zcl, the intention is that you keep one Zcl. If you have either a Bitcoin or a Zcl, you would get a Bitcoin private. That would be the new coin. So we want to. What we learned from talking to the community last week is that people like the Bitcoin private brand. It has a lot of advantages and some of the best privacy of any, if not the best privacy of any planned Bitcoin fork right now. And the other thing that we discussed creating this as a contentious hard fork. So that would require everyone to just upgrade Zclassic, and there would really no longer be Zclassic as the original mission planned. And what we decided is that with cryptocurrency, people should have a choice in what they want to use, and that made a large enough part of the community upset of the idea of trying to launch a contentious hard fork that we decided to do it in a non-contentious way with replay protection. If you had one Zclassic, you'll keep a Zclassic, and you'll get a Bitcoin private. And if you have a Bitcoin, you keep your Bitcoin, and you also get a Bitcoin private. So in a way, I mean, one way of thinking about it, it's almost I thought of it as almost like a spork instead of a fork. It's like a spoon fork, right? Because it's not exactly the same as these other Bitcoin forks, because you're sort of taking the existing Zclassic and merging that with Bitcoin, and it merges them together, and you sort of create more of a spork than a fork. What we want to do is do the extra development work to add replay protection and have a separate chain rebranded as Bitcoin private.